Hi everybody, this is Laura London. Welcome to another episode of the Laura London Fitness Show. Today I have the pleasure of interviewing Tina Lemps. Tina is the president and founder of Bfit Management and Consulting and a great new program for girls called Femcho. I'm really excited to talk to Tina. She has so much going on. Let's get this interview started. You are going to love Tina as much as I do. Hi everybody and welcome to the Laura London Fitness Show. Today I have Tina Lemps. Hi Tina, how are you?
I'm great, Laura. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I'm so excited you are here because you have such great information to share with everybody. So let's get this interview started. Tina, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself and your background?
Okay, Laura. I don't want to scare anybody by going back too far, but actually I'm into my third decade in the field of fitness.
Woo!
It all began because I wanted to be a ballerina and started dancing a little bit too late to make that happen. And my first real job in the fitness industry was working for Club Med, teaching dance and yoga. It was even before Jane Fonda. So there was no such thing as aerobic dancing yet. There were no certified personal trainers. It was just unbelievable. And even though I had a degree in education, I had gone to FIT and did fashion, when I came back home, I knew this is what I wanted to do. That even though right now I am capable for more than 5 minutes of sitting behind a desk, at that time I knew that I had to keep moving.
Right.
And that's really what got me started.
And she's been nonstop ever since.
Yes. So I started teaching exercise part-time. I'm from New York. At the time I was living in New York City, teaching part-time, and then I got up my nerve, should I tell you what year, in 1980, to fly out to the West Coast and speak to this fabulous woman, Gilda Marks, who was Jane Fonda's original teacher. And within 6 months, I opened the first flagship New York body designed by Gilda on the corner of 57th and Lemps.
Awesome.
And I'm proud to say, because of the great program and the wonderful staff and the great street location people used to look up from the bus stop, we had 1,000 people on a waiting list within a year. We went on to open 12 studios. Nationally. You can just imagine, Laura, how exciting it was at the beginning of the aerobic dance explosion. I mean, no one had ever done anything like this, and these women couldn't get enough of it. So even though I have worked with men soon, my specialty has been with women. And from there, I went on to open a studio called Body by Jake and Tina. I partnered with Jake.
I remember Jake.
I was ready to do something more athletic at the time. And we did what we didn't even know back in 1985 was later called interval training. So we had people come in at lunchtime for 45 minutes and do crunches and lunges and push-ups and runs and crunches and lunges and push-ups and runs. And that was a lot of fun. People got in unbelievable shape. And really, Laura, that's what led me into personal training. Before that, I had only really done group fitness, and Jake was the trainer to the stars in the 80s, and we went on to have incredible clientele, and people started getting really interested in personal training. Should I keep going?
I mean, that is so fantastic. I mean, you were there right at the start, really, of the fitness revolution.
Yes, and here I am.
And she's still doing amazing.
I'm still kicking.
Look at her. She looks fantastic. This is what
Thank
fitness
you.
does for women. It keeps them in good shape. It keeps them healthy and youthful. And Tina's a shining example of that. And I know I've had the pleasure of meeting Tina a handful of times in person, and she's just as beautiful as she is here on screen as she is in person.
And you're more beautiful in person.
We love each other. All right, so, well, I know that you are also the president and founder of Bfit. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Bfit and how that works in the fitness industry?
Well, in the mid-'80s, I left my studio with Jake, and I had 2 little children. And then I decided I wanted to stay in fitness, so I started doing some personal training on my own without any business plan. I'm kind of embarrassed and proud to say. And within a year, I was totally booked, and I started hiring other people. And that's just how Bfit started, 1989. At first, it was just, excuse me?
Those 80s again.
Yes. So at first, it was just in Manhattan. And then 2 years later, we spread to Nassau County, Long Island, then Suffolk County, Long Island. And then 3 years ago, and this is how I met you, we started offering our service in Florida, in South Florida.
Right.
And that has been wonderful for us because that's where some of our clients have moved to. And we're a full service company, Laura. It's so much more than personal training. We form long-lasting relationships with our clients. We see them through weddings, christenings, bar mitzvahs, their children. We have some families on their third generation. We have a staff of 30 trainers now between New York and Florida. We do health coaching. We manage gyms. And to this day, I'm still personally involved with each client. I get to know them. And it's my job to select the right trainer for them.
Yeah. And
it's like, I'm like a matchmaker.
Tina jet sets back and forth between New York and Florida, New York and Florida. I had the pleasure of seeing you in Florida at the Del Air Country Club, where you manage that country club, and the trainers, the programs that are there. I have to say, I was truly impressed with all that you were doing there. It's a big job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we have, as many heads of companies say, I'm nothing without my team. And that is how we think of each other, as a team.
Oh, definitely. You have to have a good support system, people that you can trust and rely on to be able to do what you are doing. Definitely.
I think one of the things I'm most proud of about the team is their diversity. We have people that specialize in Pilates, others that are running coaches, people that are bodybuilders, that have transformed themselves like you. And I'm so impressed by that. We have people that help people bulk up, and yoga, all the disciplines, so that we don't have to disappoint any people that are interested in getting started. Also, as I said, we offer health coaching, which for me is different than nutritional counseling.
Yes.
I went to the School of Integrative Nutrition, I believe. Did you go there as well, Laura?
I am there as we speak, studying.
Okay.
I'm halfway through the program now.
So we when we do health coaching with clients, perhaps they've already been to a nutritionist, or their doctors told them to go on a certain diet, or they've tried Weight Watchers, they've tried Jenny Craig, and even though they know what the right thing to do is and they want to do it, they've been unsuccessful. So that's where we step in, and in addition to getting them moving and keeping them active, we give them motivational tips, little ideas as to, okay, you like this diet, you like this way of eating, here's the way to stick to it, little reminders and little tricks of the trade that really work.
Right, because it's not just about exercising and eating. I always say it's the mind, body, soul. It's the whole person. And you need to, you know, attack each one of those parts to be really successful in health and fitness.
Yes, it's a lifetime commitment. No, any trainer that tells you there's a quick fix, or someone that's telling you about a diet that you can do for a few weeks, I would be very wary of those people, because it is a lifetime commitment.
It truly is. All right. Well, now we have something that I know you're really excited about. You're doing it. It's not brand new, but you know, let's get it out there to the world. It's Femcho. It's a great program for preteen and teenage girls. It's such a needed thing in this day and age. So, Tina, tell us about Femcho.
Okay, I am, as you know, Laura, ecstatic and incredibly excited about Femcho. Femcho is an acronym for feminine, energetic, mindful, cool, healthy. And as I said before, I've always enjoyed working with women. I have two fabulous sons that I wouldn't trade for all the girls in the world. I never really got the chance to work with girls. And since I've worked with women for generations now, I've heard them over and over again talk about issues that their daughters have that were really the same or more difficult issues than I had when I was growing up.
Right.
And the big difference being that these girls can really be whoever they want. They can be president. They can be heads of corporations. They can be stay-at-home moms. They really can do it all. Yet they face the same issues, perhaps more difficult issues due to the media than I did when most girls went to college, became teachers, or they don't even have the word secretaries anymore, personal assistants. Not that there's those are wonderful professions. It's only not good if they're your only options. So I decided to put together a program that is a combination of fitness, wellness, and education. And our tagline is 40 minutes of fitness, 20 minutes of girl talk, and a lifetime of confidence.
Oh, I love it.
There's been already over 1,000 girls that have experienced our program, and to hear the things that they have to say, to listen to them, think out loud about what it means to be a young woman or a girl today is so enlightening for me and so enriching that I definitely get as much as I give.
Oh, yeah. I mean, being a young girl in today's world, there's just so much going on, like you said, with the peers, the social media, the internet. It's not easy growing up, and I think having Femcho with the exercise and being able to speak your mind and what's going on in your life and with guided talks is such a needed thing for these young women.
And we try to make it really fun. We actually call ahead when an event is booked, and we ask them what their favorite music is.
Well, my dogs.
And we play only the current songs. So once we get the music going, these girls are up and running, and it's the kind of moves that they love to do. And once you, as I'm sure you know this, Laura, once you get people moving, it breaks down a barrier.
Yeah.
And so we kind of get to know each other through movement and get comfortable with each other through movement. So when it's time to talk about words like the M in Femcho is for mindful. Mindful really means stopping and thinking before you act, before you press the send button on the text. They're willing to share really personal things with each other and with us. And there's a bond and a trust. And girls should feel that way about each other. Yeah. There's so much, they get so much bad press on television about being mean to each other. Right. I don't think it's really true. I think that girls are getting a bum rap, and I think it's time for them to feel great about who they are and to be proud of who they are, regardless of their size.
Right.
I think that you should love your body and yourself the way it is, but Femcho is about being the best version of yourself, being the best of you, not of someone else.
Right, right.
And what I also find so amazing, Laura, is when I was a kid, when I was a preteen or tween, there were models that I loved, in 17 magazine, that I wanted to look at and look like and be like, but they were real people. Right. There was no Photoshop.
Right.
Now these girls are trying to look like people that don't even exist, an ideal that's not humanly possible, and that's a challenge. And we're here to help them with Femcho, soon for women too.
I know, that's going to be great. I just came from a weekend of empowerment with women, and we all need it. The women, they bond together. We see that we're all going kind of through the same things. Mm-hmm. And when we get together, we realize we're not really alone in this world. That, like I said, my dog is driving me crazy over here. That we're all going
I have dogs too, so.
The same issues. And if girls can bond with other girls at a young age and realize they're not alone, that's such a gift you're giving them, Tina. Really.
Thank you, Laura. And getting them moving, of course. We all know with childhood and teen obesity, it's so important. So we try to make it really fun.
And that's what about fitness should always be fun. Definitely. I know
I
you
agree.
make it fun.
Fit, fun, and fabulous. Right?
Fit, fun, and fabulous for sure. And we were talking about bringing the Femcho, like you said, to the older, not older, but women. So that's going to be coming soon.
Grown-ups. Grown-ups females.
Grown-ups. So tell everyone where we can find Femcho and Bfit on the internet.
Okay. Well, you can find Bfit at www.bfitny. We also have a Facebook page, B.Fit.
Go like the Facebook page.
Please. We give fitness tips for free and healthy eating tips for free.
Excellent.
And how to stay motivated. And our Femcho website, which is a startup, is at www.femcho.net. .com is coming, but not yet. Okay. And please like our Femcho page. It is growing exponentially.
Yeah.
And hear about what girls have to say. It's a chance for girls to share their ideas, to bond, and teens and women to get together. And we'd love to hear from you. We're going to be in Florida with Femcho at the end of February to do a great event with the Girl Scouts.
Love it.
At a mall, the Coral Reef Mall.
Oh yeah, Coral Reef Mall.
I'll take a sip of water. Excuse me.
My dog finally stopped scratching.
And I want to make sure all your male viewers know that Bfit is not just for women. We have lots of men, lots of male trainers, and it's totally co-ed.
Right, right. Oh, and look at Tina's tank top, the Femcho tank top. Love it. And I know she has a jacket too. So
you can purchase them too.
Yes.
Did I pick up my foot? These are our Femcho sneakers.
Oh my gosh, I love
and leg warmers.
Oh, those are so cool. I love colorful sneakers.
It's all about being young at heart, Laura. At any age.
Definitely. You just gotta live life and have fun, you know? All right, well, Tina, thank you so much for sharing all that great information with everybody.
My pleasure, Laura. Thank you for having me. I so admire what you do. You're exemplary for women. The way you've transformed your life and your body is just incredible. I'm one of your avid followers.
Wow, thank you.
So thank you. I feel honored to be interviewed by you.
All right, everyone, you know you're going to be hearing a lot more about Femcho from me and from Tina. This interview will be up on my website, my YouTube channel, Facebook, so you know you will be able to find it very easily. Again, Tina, yay! Thank you so much, and I would love to have you back soon also.
I'll be back next week.
Excellent. I'll see you
in fun.
All right, thanks so much.
Okay, Tina. Laura, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.